Okay, now can y'all hear me? Hello, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, everybody. I want everybody to know right up front that me and Gordon were doing a practice live, and somehow I clicked on and I actually went live. So this is not planned. So, I mean, there's no caption on the video. There's nothing on the video. Y'all give me just a second. I'm going to go into my office where my computer is. So y'all just hang in there, and I'll be right back. Oh. All right, everybody, can y'all see me? Y'all hear me now? Okay. Hey, Bubba. Nephew. What's up? Kelly Rice. How you doing, girl? Charlie Cook. Jason Beecher. What's up? All right, let me get over here to I don't know if I can find what I'm looking for, y'all. Like I said, I don't know nothing about y'all. I mean, like I say, me and Kodiak YouTube channel. I'm there. I got to go to home. I don't know how to find the lives. There, dude, right there. And then oh well. Anyway, guys, here's what we're going to talk about. Red Eye, how you doing, big brother James, I believe, or Michael? I have already reported a Trojan. I know I don't have any monitors set up. I don't know how to do that. Well, hold on. Let me try this right here. All right, Beach, Chop, you're now a monitor. You're on patrol. Get them, Chop. Okay, here's what me and I got you, brother. You hooked up. All right, here's what we got. Since this is my inaugural live, I am very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, and what I plan to do is I'm going to. I got all kind of stuff coming in here. I don't know. I hate to change anything because I don't want to blow nothing up. But I'm gonna. There you go. That'll help. Can y'all still hear me? Anyway, I'm going to do, whenever I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to do a live. And then after that live is over, you will have to make a comment in that video. That after YouTube puts it back up, you'll have to look for it and then make a comment in that video, and that's how I'm going to do my live giveaway. So that takes care of that part of it. Now, me and Gordon, we've been on the phone for an hour or so, and I'm going to tonight at 8:30. He's going live. That's Central Time. He's going live, and he's going to the box that I sent in for the 3,000 giveaway that he did. That box got there today, and he's going to take that box and he's going to break it up into a couple of giveaways, and he's going to do those giveaways live tonight. There's some fixed blades, there's some traditional knives, there's some sticker packs. There's several things in that box that up there, you know, it ain't nothing gonna blow your mind, but there'll be some giveaways in that in his video, in his live video tonight. And you know, I'm sitting here and ain't got nary a knife. I mean, I got stuff sitting here, but there's nothing worthy of showing y'all. Y'all give me a second. I think I know where there's a few knives at. Okay, I went in there and grabbed the first sack that was sitting on the black case. Got my friends on there, Deep South Cutlery. Y'all ever heard of them? But anyway, this is well, no, it's not. Y'all hold on. I'm finna share it, okay? Or maybe Jim, make me a mod if you don't. Okay, hold on. All right, you're up, Gordon. Fell down, hold on. I was sitting in there on my side of my bed, getting ready. I was going to relax a little bit before Kodiak Edge came on, and you know, relax a little bit, maybe give me a little something to eat. So I'm sitting here running around. My pants are about to fall off. Imagine. But anyway, here is it's another one of them black cases. It ain't got. It don't have a sticker on it yet, but Granddaddy Barlows. So I guess we'll pull a couple of these out and look at them. Well, since Kodiak is in the house, this is a Frost Cutlery, Granddaddy Barlow. Now, when I bought it, it had the scales were broke on it, and I bought it that way. Didn't give it 10 or 12 bucks for it, but I sent it to up there to Gordon. And this zebra wood came from Mike Yarlett over at Make Cutlery Great Again, Music City Leatherwork. And Gordon put this wood on here. He hammered the bolsters. I'll see that. But Just an absolutely awesome Granddaddy Barlow. Callie, baby, I don't sell knives. I collect knives. Now let's see what else. Since old Bubba's in here. Bubba, remember this? This is a black and blue. Got blue bone handles, saw cut. And y'all can tell that I've toasted it. I got this in a trade with Bubba, I think. Now, if you know about the Barlow knife was started in England, in the Sheffield area, by a family who the father, the matriarch, was Jedediah Barlow. And Jedediah Barlow invented what we know today as the regular Barlow. It was a single-bladed 3 3/8 inch knife that had an exaggerated bolster like these here have. Okay, but when the pattern came to America, people they wanted to have a knife that could take hunting. So that's where the Granddaddy Barlow came from. The Granddaddy Barlow was actually a modification of it with a 5-inch blade, with a 5-inch body and a 4-inch blade that could be used for skinning. So that's a little history of that. Now, recently on that pocket knife guy, y'all may have heard of him, Brother Thomas, down in Florida. He has run across a honey hole down there of Valor pocket knives. And I have a few Valor pocket knives, and one of them happens to be a Granddaddy Barlow. Hey, George Bramlett. Red Eye Patriot. Anyway, this is a Valor bone handle Granddaddy Barlow. Okay? And this thing is absolutely sweet. Okay? And this comes from Japan. I have a lot of Japanese knives. I like Japanese knives. I like the steel. I like the way they make their pocket knives. Okay? But the thing that sets this one apart, which makes this one really a home run, if y'all look at the hips on Shirley, y'all look at that bone. Absolutely awesome. Half stop. Now there's a fella right here in Lucedale, Mississippi, named John Merritt. Now I call him number 75 because he collects number 75 Case Stockman. That's the biggest Stockman that Case makes. And I rolled down into Deep South one night and one day, and Billy Ray handed me a bag. He said, "Here." And when I got it, I opened it up, looked at it, was just astounded. It is a Granddaddy Barlow, saw cut Delrin, absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. But the thing that makes it really, 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 really absolute is it's a Roberson. Got a few little carbon spots on there, but that makes it pretty. Any SFB Japanese Barlow. I have Saber. My main collection of Japanese Barlows are Saber. The Saber brand. Where's the one I sent you? I got it in here. I'm not going to show them the good stuff right there at the beginning. Come on, Kodiak. You know better than that. I got to milk this thing. Anyway, Roberson. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's see. Where y'all want to go next? How about Remington? This is called the Musket One. USA made. Boy, I got somebody blowing me up on the phone, texting me. Half stop. Great snap. The Remington, musket one. Okay, I tell y'all that I have a lot of Sabre, regular Barlows. Now these are made in Japan, and they were made out of the steel that was left there after World War II. All the tanks and all that stuff. Well, the Japanese that we repatriated the country and started making jobs and stuff and importing the stuff they were making back to America. And that's where this knife comes from. This is a Sabre, Granddaddy Barlow. All right, in bone. Half stop, good walking talk, carbon steel blade. And if you look on this side, it says Sabre. Well, I guess I got it upside down. Sabre, Japan. I don't know if Dan Edwards in here, but there's your tang stamp. It says Sabre. It's a model 60. I'm sorry, model 29. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it don't get no sharper than this right here. Y'all look at that curly Q. Now, this is a gift that I got from, hey, Pete, what's up, brother? How you doing? I got this from Wally, Big Fish. He one of them Tennessee boys. But this is, until the knife that I got, well, both of these are Grail knives. In my world, they're Grail knives. Let's see, we've been on here for 22 minutes. I'll share one more. It's Purdy one of them Purdy ones. Another Rough Rider. That's your ram horn. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Don't only been here for, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't have any idea. Thank you, Johnsons. I appreciate it, man. These Barlows are they're my life. I mean, in my collecting world, there ain't nothing better than Barlow, big or small. Half stops. Got the ram's horns on the frosted blade. Hey, look at there. There's old Nate. Hey, Nate. How you doing, brother? You all right? Great day to be around. Charlie Cook. Thank you, Bubba. Because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Of course, I got several of the Rough Riders. This is a surprise buy. I bought this off of eBay. Didn't really know what it was, but after I looked it up, got the Flying Squirrel shield. Got the Rough Rider horseshoe right there. This is a RIDER. So that makes this vintage. Saw cut, red saw cut bone. Of course, I ain't wiped none of these down. Half stop. Okay. Well, y'all know I like frost cutlery. I mean, that ain't no mystery to nobody. A lot of people give up to Travis. Wait a minute. Yeah, look at there. Hey, Trav. What's up, brother? Trav, my boy. Get in there, Trav. Okay? Tell you what. That's your Congress guy right there. He knows about them Congress knives. Show the case, damn it. No, I'm not going to show. Okay, I'll show it after this one. This is a gator. Bone gator. Boy, don't that pretty. Don't that pretty. I know he is, Bubba. He's got that ADHD, HPCP. He's got that. Of course, I do too. No half stops on this one, but just an absolutely beautiful Granddaddy Barlow. All right, he's over there hollering at me. It's amazing how I got a polishing cloth everywhere. Oh, you'll take that one? I got it. I done gave you the trapper. Did I? Big John. There you go. What's up, Big John? All right. Is everybody sitting down? Bubba, sit down. Sit down, Bubba. Y'all look at that milk. Look at the milk on that bone right there. All right, Bubba, I'm gonna let you count them. How many let me see on there? There you go, Trav. How many dots you see? Tommy boy, what's up, brother? 10 dot. 1970. Granddaddy, look at that. Got a little pepper on there. Ain't hurt nobody. Ain't hurt nothing. Look at the bone on that son. Look at that son. I got pulled over one day. Went to a roadblock, and when the local sheriff, local policeman, he walked up to the truck. I said, "Sir, I'm a knife collector, and I have several pocket knives in the truck. I just want you to be aware of that." And he, look at that, small town. What's up, Brother Rusty? Anyway, I told him, I said, I want you to be aware that I have several pocket knives in this truck, and I don't want you to be alarmed if you see them. And he goes, "Oh yeah, what you collect?" And I told him, "Granddaddy Barlows." And he goes, "Well, do you have one with you?" And oh, look at there, Miss Shell, the Barlow Queen herself. I'm gonna tell you what now. I'm gonna finish my story. Anyway, the police said, I said, "Yeah, I got one right here," and I pulled it out, showed him that 10 dot case. I ain't had no trouble with the police since then. Of course, I didn't have no trouble with them either before, but anyway, it's all good. Yeah, look, Miss Shell, the Barlow Queen, is knocking it out of the park. That girl is amazing, amazing. Y'all see her little video she did, her little short she did, what you toting this morning? Top shelf, all the way around, just top shelf. I seen that knife for the bottom of my heart free. Now what? Now I gotta pay you for it? I don't even know, is it sharp? I didn't check that part of it. Let's see. It ain't sharp as that old, but this one right here don't get much daylight, and I'm probably not gonna cut anything with it. All right, I don't know what else y'all want to see. I got a Coe River. I got I got one more because I want to make sure that I shout this guy out. Okay, there's a fella over there in Georgia. No, I'm sorry, South Carolina, and he's a pretty good old fella. Y'all might have heard of him. They call him Cornbread, Mr. Mike Chappelle. Okay, well, he sent me this one right here. Okay, now a lot of people have seen these Master Barlows. Okay, they're out there. They're made by Novelty Knife Company. But what people don't really know is that Novelty Knife Company is a spinoff. They bought this brand from Colonial. Okay, so this is the OG Master Barlow. Half stop. You'll see right there on that blade, it says Colonial. But here's the deal about these right here now. Now the ones that make today are wicked too, but listen to this. Don't get your finger in there, because you might lose it. All right, guys. Okay, that's 30 minutes for my first live. And I know most of y'all going to probably say, don't go, don't go, don't go. Well, you know what? I don't have nothing else to talk about. I pulled out this old bag right here. I looked in it, but it's kind of my getting ready to play bag. Well, y'all like stag? Now, if y'all, the very astute of y'all out there, y'all saw that, probably saw that badge that's on there. Talk about Milo. I wonder where that flea bag, I ain't no, I don't know where he's at. But anyway, this is the Steel Warrior. Bubba, still here? Steel Warrior, Stagalicious. That sun gun is purty. Look at that. And Bubba, you said that package I had coming? This is a very small town. It'll find me one way. One way. If it came to Wiggins, if you got the zip code right, they know who I am. I'm not saying I'm anything or anybody, but they know who I am. Rusty, what's up, brother? Talk to me. Uh-oh. I didn't know it. HT. I was doing a practice live, and Gordon was taking me through the different things that, you go in there and do an unpublished live, and I was learning the ins and outs of doing this, planning to do it later tonight. And but I pressed the button, and next thing I know, I'm looking there and I got comments. Bubba's going, I can't hear you. And I had my Bluetooth on, and I was talking on the phone with Gordon. He was coaching me, is what he was doing. He was coaching me on how to do it, that's how you learn. You find somebody done a little bit of it, you get them going. And look there, man, I got 20 likes, I got 27 people in the chat. Y'all, I appreciate it so much. I really do. The outpouring of emotion and love, and it's just unbelievable. Y'all look, Rusty over at Small Town Cutlery and Outdoor Adventures, he's got a little thing going on. Now, I done sat right here and showed you one of them. You're going to see this one again this week. You hear me? You hear me, Brother Rusty? 2 more subscribers, Jim. I'm going. Hey, Big Jim. Ted Hart. Man, Ted Hart. Man, Ted Hart is, I don't have the adjectives. I don't have the nouns. I don't have the adverbs. I really don't. Now, there's a guy named, if Dan Edwards pops in here, I'm probably going to poop myself. But at Ellaville last year, now Ellaville Knife Show is coming up. And Ellaville Knife Show is where I got this knife. Now, I wasn't there last year, but Mr. Dan Edwards brought this knife with the intention of giving it to me. And it's an easy open. And this is a Omor. O-M-O-R. Okay, slimline trapper with an easy open. Just a great, it's a gentleman's carry. Just a great, I love trapper, period, but anyway, and I ain't even got to test this one. I'm going to tell you, if your eyes don't start bleeding when you watch this, It ain't a curlicue, Ted, but it's pretty close. Anyway, that sun gun sharp right there. I got that from Dan Edwards. He gave it to Heath Warrencliffe. Heath Warrencliffe was over there with Deep South. He put it in a box and brought it home, and I ended up picking it up from Deep South Cutlery. Now, some of y'all that follow me, y'all might need to go follow a gentleman named Dwayne. Now, Dwayne Stanfield runs a show called Cross Creek Outdoors, and just an outstanding fellow. And now he sent this to me. It was a white bone trapper, and I took it down there Deep South, and Billy Ray put my name on there for me. That's cooler than creek water right there. And if that don't blow your mind, check this out. That's why this was in this case right here. Anyway, while we're in there, since the night shift, aka the case guy, or that case guy, or I don't even remember what the name of your old channel was, but I know it had something to do with case. How about your yellow Delrin full-size trapper? That would be, I think this would be 50. I think this would be 52, 54, if I ain't mistaken. I'm sorry, 3254, and that's a Super Sport. Anyway, here's a 1930s. This is made by the Viking Company. Okay. Now, if you look this pattern up, there's a bunch. You see that jumbo on there? It's a big one. You put it up that case of that. Put it up there with that case. Oh, that case will hide behind it. About the same length. But it's from the Viking Company. They were only in business for like 3 or 4 years. But and there's a lot of discussion about who made this knife for them. It's a great trapper. I did a restoration on this. I bought it on Whatnot for, I think I gave $18 for it. But I knew it was unusual enough when you Google this, the pattern on here, you get all kind of knife companies, Queen and Case, and there's a lot of different companies that use this particular pattern. And I'm talking about the way the things are separated. But there's a lot of, got that pin blade, that's unusual for a trapper with a pin blade. But what's unusual about it is, see where it's got the pin right there, and then it's got 2 more pins right below it. Kind of unusual. Same thing up here, got 2 pins, and then you got your mainspring pin, and then one little pin right there. So, very unusual pocket knife. Back then, Shaq Morgan could have made it. I don't know. I don't know who made it. But it is what it is. Okay. All right. I'm exhausted. I done looked at every knife I got. Well, I mean, they might be 2 more in here. How about the old cinnamon stag bone? Now this one was didn't look like this when I got it. I carried it pretty good bit, and it's carbon steel now, so this is the good stuff. It's a sway back. It's a half hawk. Now old Jim, he burnt this. He dyed this. He polished it. But that's a gnarly looking bone right there. And since we're in the bag, and it is a trapper, but it's the big boy. That's a real jumbo. Same deal. I burned it, dyed it, colored it, polished it. Jumbo trapper from Rough Rider in carbon steel. Got some teeners on there. We'll do a teener check. She teenered up pretty good. Good half stop. And then the coup de grace on this one. It'll be that big old, look at that peanut butter spreader right there. That's a potted meat. You know, when you're sitting in the front seat of your pickup truck and you're working out there, well, I used to work in the woods with my daddy. And look at that teener on that one. I done made supper with this a couple times. Anyway, take that sun gun right there and get you a can of potted meat, dig that in there and rub that on a cracker. Ooh, Lordy. Ain't but a few things in life better than that. All right. I don't know what to do now. Y'all had enough? 41 minutes. Okay, here's the main thing. In a week or 10 days or whenever I get to 1,000, I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to do another live. And we'll talk about it. I'll tell everybody what's going on. I'll try to share what the prizes are going to be. If anybody wants to help me with the giveaway and do a, you know, send in a little something, that's fine. Y'all can do that. I appreciate that. 1,000 subscribers is quite a landmark in the YouTube world, and I will really be blessed when that happens. Truly blessed. Next time we come on here, I'll pull another sack out of over there. We may go over lockbacks or folding hunters. How about that? I know there's a few of y'all in here like folding hunters. But we'll find something. My chat, look, 1,000 is huge stuff, Big Jim. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that. Beach, HT. Well, thank you, Bubba. Nephew. Nephew, you know that thing that I left out of your bag? Well, it's busting bugs. You hear me screaming? You will be official. As soon as the United States Postal Service makes a proper delivery, you will be official. I don't pass them out. They ain't a bunch of them out. But now when I send you a box of knives, you got to test them all out. So being a field tester is you wait. I mentioned old Cross Creek Outdoors. I've been to send him a box of testing stuff. He got to sit out there by that pond for a minute with this box. Anyway, guys, I don't know what to tell y'all. We're moving in on 45 minutes. I really had a great time doing this, showing off a little bit, kicking back. Every one of y'all make my life really, really good. Now, close out with the coin. Okay, I'll do that. Y'all have to give me a second, but I'll do that. But before I do that, Gordon, I'm going to do this. Tonight at 8:30 Central Time. Hey, Steve, what's up, brother? Hey, that's my Texas. He's my second connection from Texas. Y'all know brother Mario out there. Hey, Howard Bentley, what's up, brother? You been lurking? Man, all the OGs are hopping in here now. Anyway, at 8:30 tonight, Gordon is going to go live. Now, I sent Gordon a box that showed up late for his live giveaway he did the other night. By the way, he was on live for 7 hours, 7+ hours the other night. He is going to give that stuff away tonight. I'm not really sure. We discussed the format. Okay, anyway, we discussed the format a little bit. And Ted, are you headed out? God bless you, Ted. I can't. I hope. Hey, okay, Barlow, Miss Queen, Miss Shell, Brother Ted. I hope you make it to Ellerville, so we can press the flesh. You get that big bear hug I've been needing from you. Anyway, tonight at 8:30 on Gordon's channel, he's going to give away that box. Probably 2 different giveaways. There's some fixed blades in there. There's some folders. I don't even stickers. I put all kind of whatnot's real good about sending you a bunch of stuff, stickers. So I put a big old bag of stickers. I don't know what all I put in there. How about that? I just filled it up and sent it going. Look at that. HT 1000, man, I won't know how to act. I'll be flipping and flopping. Anyway, y'all go over there, and Gordon, he's gonna go live at 8:30, and he's promised me that it's not gonna be a long live. And I don't believe him. The Barlow Queen, there you go, HT, there you go. That's your honeysuckle right there, HT. That boy he can make some buck 110. If you need a custom buck 110, you need to get his number on speed dial. Okay, I'm sure hoping to make it. I sure hope you do too. 990, look at there. Go ahead, Beach. Old Chop. Anyway, I am so blessed. Now, also before we go, Fish Hawk, how you doing, brother? What channel is it? That would be Kodiak Edge Bladesmithing. If one of the monitors or moderators, you do it. Put your hashtag up there. Your up there, Gordon, so everybody will know where to go. Okay. Before we go, man, there is a member of our community, and those of you that pray, I'm asking each and every one of y'all to tonight, when you get on your knee, to please throw up a little something for Todd. I'm not going to, his last name's irrelevant, but his channel is called Pocket EDC. This guy is an absolute of joy to this community. He's from Canada. He's a, I don't want to call him a bodybuilder. He's a workout guy, very healthy. I don't see any problem with him recovering from the surgery that he's had. I've got a little inside information of what kind of surgery it was. I've had the same surgery 3 or 4 or 5 times. So I appreciate it. All of you praying people, if y'all will throw it up there for Pocket EDC. A great outdoorsman, a great individual, just unbelievable guy. I always love when he ends the shows because he always says, when life gets tough, he said, go for a walk in the woods. And you might as well take a pocket knife. Don't ever know when you're going to need it. And that's just, to me, that's just, every time I hear him say it. And he's got it now. Y'all know Miss Abby, the dog that owns HT. He's got the outside double twin of that dog, and his name is Charlie. And I always tell him to give Charlie a ear rub in my thing. Okay, I'm getting help, my brother. Now you're talking about my new challenge coin, Gordon. Is that the coin you're talking about? Well, I'll just go grab them. Take the armor of God and the, okay, I'm on it. Y'all got to get old man a chance now. He's old. Okay, he said bring on the coins. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take y'all down the road on this stuff. Okay, all of this started because of this gentleman right here, Dwayne Clark, okay, Danville, Kentucky. This is a Holy Land pocket cross that has been anointed in the Holy Land with olive oil and prayed over. He sends these out by the handfuls. They ain't a finer fella. I've know this gentleman. I've sat down and had we talked. Just he came to the Wiggins Knife Show. Just a great guy. From there, I received this coin from Brother Rex. Okay, excellent coin. It says, "Put on the full armor of God, stand firm." And then on the back, it gives you the scripture. Of how and what the armor of God is. Okay? Now, about 2 months later, Brother Rex gave me this one. Iron sharpens iron. It tells you the verse right there. Blessed by the Lord, I am his strength. Okay? And then before I got the next to the last one, and this is one that everybody really likes. Now I've got this in green, I've got it in red, and I got it in black. And that's rule number 9. I'll go over that in just a second. Next, I ain't got to tell y'all about this guy, Kevin Bentley. Kevin Bentley is the knife doctor. It says right there across the top of the knife doctor. It says, saving lives of old knives. And then on the back of it, the same verse is on that chevron shield that or that police badge shield I got. Proverbs, as a man sharper steel, so sharper, the let me read it, make sure. It says, as iron sharpens iron, so that one person can sharpen another. Unbelievable. Well, I was doing a little search and ran across these right here. Now, Brother Dwayne has started sending out some, but they're a little different. But this has the Templar, as the Knights Templar on it. And it has the same exact verse. I got a few more of these coming. I've given away all that I got. But same thing, armor of God, and it lists the outfit. You have the helmet, the shield, the belt, the sandals, the sword, and the breastplate of God. So there you go. That's I may have one more that is repetitive of these, but just remember all that started with this man right here, Brother Dwayne. CKK, Clark, Kentucky Knives. Just an outstanding fella. Just being in his presence is a blessing. Listen to him speak. He's got his ministry. He was drawn to the ministry, and he couldn't figure out his vehicle. He tried youth ministry. He tried leading the stuff in the church. He tried all that kind of stuff, and then he realized it was knives. And through his knife journey, he has spread the word all over, all over. Just unbelievable. Just a great guy. I mentioned Brother Dwayne Stanfield at Cross Creek Outdoors. Every time he does a video, he'll come out and he'll show 2 or 3, 4 pocket knives or some kind of knife. But by the end of the video, after he drops the word on you, I forgot all about the knife. Don't even, I done got my Bible out. I've done looked up the verse. I mean, this guy is such a blessing. Okay, he's just like Dwayne. Dwayne Clark and Dwayne Stanfield, I'm going to call them the D-Waynes. The D-Waynes got it going on. They spread the word. Okay, I said all that, and I showed them coins so we can get back to Brother Todd. Y'all make sure that if you're a praying person, that y'all throw something up for Brother Todd. We got to get him back. He's been away for a couple of weeks. He hadn't put any content out, and I was kind of worried about him. And but he's a fine fella, and so let's throw some up for him. HT has a couple of people he's always got on his prayer list. So y'all, what a great community! What a great brotherhood! Man, every day I wake up and smile and wonder what's going, how we gonna chop. Man, we got a little chat group called Fellas of the Yeller. And we always elbowing each other, in the chest, giving us a jab and giving, a little punch, and it's all in good nature, and everybody loves it, and it's just a great thing. I really don't know what else to say, y'all. We're at 57 minutes. It's been almost an hour since I accidentally got on live and started sharing all this crazy stuff with y'all. So the only way I know how to end this is how I end every one of my videos, and I say this every time, and I want y'all to understand why I say it. Okay, I always tell y'all at the end of the video that Jesus Christ is Lord of my life, and the reason I say that is because I know that Jesus Christ is sitting on my shoulder, and He's constantly telling me, you're a good man. You're a good person. Don't do that. Don't listen to this. Don't listen to that. Think about that. Make the right decision. Do this, do that. And then over on this shoulder, I got the devil. He's going, man, go ahead and hit that meth pipe one time. It ain't gonna hurt you. Or go ahead and smoke your joint. It ain't gonna hurt you. Go ahead and chase them women. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's good for you. Make you happy. Or whatever. Don't steal that. Don't take that. Don't worry about that woman. Tell her to get out of your way, or whatever. But every time I say Jesus Christ is Lord of my life, I'm telling the devil that not today, cousin. Today ain't the right day. Okay? That's what I'm telling the devil every time I say that. And I try to say it at least 7 times a day. I think I've said it 7 times since I've been sitting here. Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. Believe that. So the only way I know how to say goodbye other than to that is to tell y'all about this right here. Rule number 9. Now I got this off of, there's a sheet of rules that you can get off the internet that Jethro Gibbs, who is a character on a TV show. But his list of rules are the greatest list of rules to live by in life, and I don't worship those rules, but I follow them when they apply. And rule number 9 was always carry a knife. Now I always say carry a sharp knife because carrying a dull knife is either going to get you hurt or you're not going to be able to perform the task that you need to perform. So, but rule number 9 is always carry a knife. And that was taught to me by my father, who he told me, and the word I use is dapper. He said, every time you leave the house, you need to check yourself. Make sure you got your pocket knife. Make sure you got your chapstick. Make sure you got your wallet. Make sure you got a handkerchief. Make sure you got this. Make sure you look good. Make sure you're clean. Make sure this, He called it being dapper. He said a gentleman is always dapper. So carrying a knife is not something new for me. I've been doing it all my life. I walked into a courthouse here in town one time, but back before all this craziness, And the guy at the front, he said, he said, is that a pocket knife in your pocket? I said, yes, sir. He goes, why you got that? I said, well, what if I need to cut a string off my shirt? Or what if some lady needs something cut off of her dress or something? And he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, man, country boy always got a pocket knife. He said, well, you're not going to be able to break that in. So I had to go all the way back out to my truck, put my knife up, just so I could go in there and watch my son go to court. Anyway, all that don't mean nothing. All right, 1 hour. We're at 1 hour. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to press that little X up there, and I'm going to go away. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm glad y'all were here. Y'all remember the things that I'm fixing to tell you. Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. And rule number 9.